Alright, you guys stand around. The troll dies. Krieger falls out of his rage. The haste spells end.
Take a cruise along this wall to see where that thing came from.
Okay. While Oscar's cruising along the wall, you heard a door slam, kind of down here, and some heavy breathing.
Which way? Ooh, that guy looks bad.
Oscar takes a peek around the corner, and you could see that there's this nasty, really old-looking troll with a sinister look in its eyes. Yeah, he sniffs at the air. Is someone there? I can smell you.
So what language is he speaking?
Common. He's a little dwarf, isn't it? I know you.
Nope, not a dwarf. We'll say a goblin.
Ah, liar. Little dwarf fiend.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a lump in your sternum?
Indeed I do. Do you have one, Oscar?
Little help over here.
He knows it. He's a named guy. He's got a name tag.
Everyone comes running around the corner. This thing might know who the fuck you guys are, and it goes running deeper into the dungeon.
Oh, don't you worry. They go into my bag of little gems that are highly valuable for reasons that are totally not evil.
As the trolls have awakened Ulgrist. You actually remember his name, Oscar. You don't know how you remembered his name, but it was spoken by the trolls, and that triggers a memory that you shouldn't have. Ulgrist is a despicable soul. It's like a craven man trapped in a troll's body.
Somebody was playing around with reincarnate.
Ah! There's nothing here.
Yeah, I think he fucked off, but we need to be wary of an old shaggy troll with kind of a human face.
Hmm?
An old shaggy troll with kind of a human face.
Okay.
I just
Where did he
imagine, like, Oscar looking straight up because he's standing on the wall.
Well, fuck, any troll's gonna just eat it. Apparently torches do well. Hey, we need some light over here. Coming. Oh, it's gross in this chamber. It smells like pee.
Yeah. Alright. So,
Don't go off on your own again.
First things first, Krieger. You're very hurt.
Oh, yeah. It's a bit tender.
The bravado is certainly impressive, but you're still very hurt.
Oh, Crusher's hurt as well.
Somewhat. But you're right. This is not a good way to enter another battle.
You're getting your blood all over the curate's robes.
I am the curate.
Yes, you're the curate of Earth in my temple.
That's enough of that.
Yeah.
Darian, if you wouldn't mind.
We should claim the other robes, which I assume are in this place. Robe of fire,
Yes, we'll have
robe
a
of
big party.
air. Which one do you want, Alkur?
I would like this place to be cleansed of evil and fiend vanquished.
Oh,
Screw
nice.
that, I'm taking the air one.
All right. Shadow's got dibs on air. What about fire? We're not becoming clerics of the Temple of Evil, Lord.
Well, you're burning.
Well,
things.
we're gonna pretend. We're gonna play dress up. It's a sort of a pretend game. We're humoring him too much. Well, you could be water because you're being a wet stick right now.
I think we would like to basically cruise up to the top of the stairs, take 20 minutes, regain focus spells, and do some doctoring.
Yep, you guys can retreat.
I agree with that.
What did you see? Says Ptolemy to Oscar.
Olgrist. He's seen him before.
Olgrist.
Yeah, troll.
What a funny name.
Yeah. He's got a stone in him.
Oh, I'll be collecting this.
Maybe.
Paladin's looking at the two of you, listening to your conversation as he opens an eye while he's praying. So you guys are just where up on the.
Yeah, just top of the stairs.
We're gonna go up the stairs and rest for a minute.
So we're going to do a doctor check on Crusher and a doctor check on Krieger, and then we're gonna get 2 lay on hands spells off to add that additional healing. And
Okay. Well, you guys are just spending one time in one place. I'm just gonna roll.
It'll be a total of 20 minutes.
Yeah, you.
Okay, so
Nothing comes and bothers you during that time.
Bone Crusher, can you do a check on Oscar?
Yeah, no problem. Give me a sec.
Okay.
You want him I need 8 hours to treat him for disease.
No. Medicine check. Just hit. He's got hit point damage.
Sure.
So on Crusher, 20, which is a success. On Krieger, 17, which is a success.
27 critical, I believe.
Yep.
So on you, you've got a critical. It's 48.
So on 48. So 15 healing on Oscar, 6 healing on Crusher, 7 healing on Krieger.
6 on Crusher. Okay. Crusher can hit himself, or no? They're immune to it. Yeah.
They're immune to it. Yeah. And then it will be 2 charges from the lay on hands. From Darian, his lay on hands currently does, I think it's 3, 7, lay on hands is 6 hit points per caster level. So, oh, it also grants you bonus AC and stuff.
What?
It's got combat uses aside from just healing. Alright, so that's 36. Oh, it has all these other stuff. So 36 brings that down to 13 damage on
Wait,
Krieger.
medicine gives you bonus to AC?
No.
No.
Lay on hands.
Oh, I see. Okay.
The lay on hands
Darian.
spell grants you plus
I
2
was
AC
just gonna
for
say,
1 round.
you all look like mummies wrapped in fucking toilet paper bandages. It's like bonus is AC.
No, it's the if you use your lay on hand spell in a round, it gives the creature plus 2 AC for a round.
Oh, cool. Have a temporary protection.
And we've got Krieger's got 13 damage left, and Crusher has 21 damage. So we probably want to top them up. We will use the Staff of Healing.
So, question: isn't the medical one? Are you immune to mine? Or are you immune to all of them?
You could do.
I think I can do myself and.
Well, mine puts you on a 1 hour cooldown. Yours puts you on. Yours has a 10-minute cooldown. Mine has a 1 hour cooldown.
Yeah, so
You could do another check. Just do another check against one of them.
But I can't do it on either on myself or Krieger because you did those.
It doesn't. Right, but I was just trying to make things go faster.
No problem. No problem.
All right, we'll do 2 staff charges.
Crit on somebody.
Okay, make it yourself. And then
23 tops me off.
okay, so it'll be 1 staff charge. For 1d8 plus 8. That's actually plus 9, so 11 healing on Krieger.
I'm getting rid of all the frightens. Those are long gone.
So Krieger's at 2 damage left. All right.
Okay, everyone's.
And Darian's lay on hands is refreshed from praying, and Alkur's focus pool has been replenished.
And my medical thing is will be good in a few minutes.
The dungeon delving, we killed a hydra. They are very much like a hydra was before, but now you actually need to cut the heads off, because if you don't, it doesn't die.
Yeah, its regen doesn't go away until its heads are cut off, and it's
well, and they got rid of the negative hit points thing, where you just like, well, I just beat it lots and it just stays down. That doesn't, you know, just stick the thing through a food processor and call it a day. Right. Alright, so, we got a toehold into the 2nd level, and we got a fucker running around telling everybody what we're coming. What could another room or 2 do to her?
Let's keep going.
Are we going to continue to explore, or are we going to go down the triangle room? The triangle doorways. The this way symbols. The chevrons, the diamonds.
The arrows pointing to the something or other.
Yes.
Do you think they're gonna wait here, or do you think they will come up?
Well, eventually I think people will come up, wondering where everyone went.
Possibly.
I agree. Let's at least clear landing out around here. Make sure we have an appropriate toehold. Because, I mean, right at the end of those stairs, it's a good place for an ambush.
Alright, so you go back down the stairs?
Yes. Forming us up into a group.
Yep. Oh yeah, that troll's dead. There is that big chain that was keeping the owlbear in place.
Chain is super expensive.
Yep, and it's what, like 30 feet long?
Yeah.
There's a collar around the owlbear.
Okay.
And then it is affixed to a big pin that it looks like a giant would have had to have hammered into the ground.
I think Darian and Krieger will switch their weapons back.
Yep.
And then Krieger will use a big hammer and just break that last link of chain.
Okay, so you could break the chain, or you could try to like loosen the spike that is.
He's got a tool, so he'll use the tool to basically turn into a pry bar.
He pries, and then he's just pulling the thing out, and eventually he does get it out, and you have this 30-foot length of thick chain, and it's got a collar at the other end, so you could slip that off of the owlbear.
Large collar. All right.
Hey, I think we need to. So, Adam, you said I had a 10-minute recovery. That was because of the continual recovery feat?
Yes.
I don't have that feat.
Well, then you have a 1 hour recovery.
Yes, but there's also something else. Your patient becomes immune for only 10 minutes, blah, blah, blah. This applies only to your treat wounds activities, not any other the patient receives.
Right.
So only to your treatment. So you could do it and I could do it. within the same round if we want to.
I think other people's treat wounds set them on a cooldown that's longer. Check for treat runes.
I'm reading that. Yeah, I'm reading that right now.
Yeah, it sounds appropriate that you don't get it twice.
Okay, I don't think 4 people can treat wounds on one guy and have like infinite healing.
No, this particular room, one of the trolls looks like it spent time here. You do find owlbear feathers and bits of fur everywhere, like he collected it. It's in tufts and piles. What else is in here?
Alkur's gonna grab a couple of owlbear feathers.
Sure.
That'd be useful for spells.
There's a mess in every respect. It reeks of troll. There's dirt and rubbish, littered with bits of decaying meat and many bones strewn haphazardly here and there. Some of the shelves on the walls remain. There are a few boxes, crates, barrels, and bales that are intact. Give me a perception check.
So treat wounds is for everybody, but it looks like the fast one is only for yours.
Right. So if anybody else treats wounds, there's a long cooldown.
Yeah, but with continual recovery, 2 people, I could do it and you could do it at the same time because it's specific to yours.
Okay. 20 from.
Sorry.
20 from Alkur. And 18 from Oscar. Roll sock. Oh, Mark will be here in a bit, Fox. He's just delayed. He should be here in the next 45 minutes. Well.
Yep.
Yeah, we ain't seeing shit.
Yeah, so the wine has already turned to almost vinegar. The grain that is in some of the sacks is moldered. The barrels are empty, aside from lots of collected droppings. You did hear a door slam, so yes, this door is closed and is not locked, leading out of this chamber.
Oscar will check it for traps and then open it.
Okay. It leads to a small hallway. You do the same thing going into the next chamber. This particular... somebody has taken considerable pains to decorate this room. The walls are covered with a plastering of excrement and bones to form a... to form bone ledges, shelves. Skulls leer from the shelves, human, humanoid, dwarf, and all sorts of various other creatures. The floor is a conglomerate of bones and ordure. There's a large armchair and crude table of sorts, each fashioned from bones, that are also standing in this pile in this room. There are heaps of cloth and skin, leather scraps, and bits of tapestries, pieces of rugs that have all been kind of mattered into place into like a troll's sleeping area. For some reason, Oscar thinks that this is Ulgrist's work.
Little grim for my liking. Yeah. That looks like it's human flesh adorning the walls.
Yep.
That creature needs to be destroyed.
There's a particular elvish skull that you don't like the look of, Alkur.
If Alkur got really thin, does it look like...
How are Alkur's teeth?
Alkur's teeth, what's his charisma?
Could be better. 12. 14.
Yeah, you've got good teeth.
14.
They're straight. What's an odd thing? You've got a particularly sharp, like back molar that bugs you every once in a while.
All right. We are going to delicately take a look at this skull to see if it has a particularly sharp back molar.
Oh, yeah. Alkur, you are frightened of this room. Whenever you're in this room, you will have frightened 1 condition. You actually get flashes of you begging for mercy as this troll had you tied down in this room and was removing bits and pieces of you, incorporating your ribs into some of the artwork, and Alkur is now convinced that that is your skull.
All right.
Give me an int check to see if you remember anything else from these horrible memories.
Is it a flat check or a...
No, I'll let you add your bonus.
Am I trained?
Yeah,
Maybe.
sure.
Okay, so 2 plus 4 plus 6. 28?
Ulgrist, for some reason, likes looking at the tops of people's heads. You remember him as you were in this kind of strapped down in a chair, the feeling of yourself getting scalped, the troll's claws basically making a ring around your head and him pulling your hair off to have a look at the top of your skull because he wanted to know to whom you belonged.
All right. Is my skull the whole skull?
It is the whole skull.
We haven't done you before.
You now, like, fucking remember the sound of troll claws grating against your skull while being helpless. Is everything all right? Okay, it's a bit grim in here.
I feel the need to vomit.
You're not getting sick as well, are you? Bonecrusher, do you know how to cure a sick elf?
You left me to die. I don't remember the circumstances.
No, we didn't.
But Ulgrist tortured me to death in this room.
Ptolemy had picked up a bone and was poking other things with the bone. He kind of puts the bone behind his back, and then he drops it on the ground.
I believe that is my skull. He'll pick up his skull?
What, this old thing?
Yes.
Okay, you pick up your skull. There's a chill that crosses through your body.
Look for any weird markings on it.
You don't see anything.
Rattle.
Okay. There's nothing inside the skull.
Don't see anything. All right. Okay. I need a hand.
Is your hand in here as well?
I suspect so, but that's not what I meant.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
I am hoping one of you may help me separate this skull along this plate line. It is mine, and I'd prefer if you did it somewhat gently. Also, I prefer to not do it in this room.
You remember him, like, looking at the top of your skull while it was he was like clearing blood off the top of your head to read something.
So it should be on the top.
Yep.
Shouldn't be inside. Cast detect magic.
Okay, there is magic in this room that is not carried by you and your companions.
There is something magical in here. he have lenses or anything that he was wearing? Or
Yeah, the troll strangely had a pair of spectacles. Like little doctor-y kind of spectacles that looked funny on his face.
Yeah. Oscar, when you saw him, was he wearing glasses? Not that I saw. Perhaps they're in here. Start sifting through the room. Looking for glasses specifically?
Yeah, you search the room, and the group of you does not find any glasses.
Okay.
The troll was wearing clothes. It might have had equipment, Oscar.
I mean, aside from being a horrible evil troll, he kind of appeared to be, you know, one of us. Gear strapped to every which way. I prefer you not compare me to a troll.
Are we keeping it?
Yes.
All right. Sorry for leaving you here, though I have no memory of doing so. And we won't do it again.
I mostly remember the torture.
Well, that's nice. That you remember, that is. Not the tort...
It will be easier to... Then Alkur stops his statement, because it's not true, and he changes the subject, because he was thinking that it'll at least be easier to figure out. I don't have to cut the top of my head off to figure out what this thing says once I find the magic glasses. We'll just have to cut the top of your head off. Well, we don't have to do that either. We'd have to go upstairs and cut the head off of the box.
Right. Okay.
Okay, Alkur is going to, I'm going to place, like, I don't know, we're going to call it like a Mark 7 Alkur skull.
Sure. An elf skull. Perhaps my own. And you do put you do separate the skull from the room, and you're pretty sure that the skull is the magical thing.
So wait, hold on a second. Is there anything inside the skull that shows magic? Are our skulls magic right now?
The thing is, we're familiar with each other's magic, so... And then you don't get to point it anymore, it just goes bing!
So we need to find somebody who does magic, wear nothing magical, and ask them if they detect it.
Well, if they detect all of us?
No, like one guy, nope, wearing no magic.
Let's try to identify the skull. Like, I would like to magically identify, like, as an item.
Sure. We'll call this an esoteric roll. Actually, it's arcane. It's arcane, so...
Okay.
Either or will apply.
Esoteric, I believe you mean occult, right?
Yep.
Okay, 28.
Basically, you identify an 11th level item. Yeah, this is not an 11th level item. You are suspicious of the spot at the top of the head, and yes, you do see the telltale signs of there being what you believe is some sort of invisible rune. Like a combination between Arcane Mark and Secret Page. Those without magical sight would not see it.
There is a marking. Alkur will gingerly wrap the skull and stick it into the folds of his robes.
What does the marking say?
You need
can't read it.
specific.
Can't read it.
I I might be able to read it with a see invisibility spell, although I might need the magical spectacles that we use to read the tops of skulls. What will be more interesting is how we read everyone else's.
Not it. Tommy's like holding the top of his head. I like my hair where it is, thank you very much.
Yeah, we won't need... yeah.
Yes, we won't be scalping each other anytime soon there, Alkur.
I think he has gems here. Those black ones.
He's got one on him. Oscar's gonna... we'll probably go around the creepy room.
Okay.
To, like, through the hydra.
Yep, the hydra den. There is a chain in this room. It is like a 10-foot long chain that is suspended from the top of the dome with a ring in it. Like you could like tie people up to the ring as food for the hydra.
Chain's chain, and usually how costly chain was.
We didn't open this door back here.
Yeah, so if these were 15 feet high, the dome's probably 20, and it's going down 15 feet. So yeah, if you spend some time, you could probably yank the 15 foot of chain out of the dome between Oscar's shoes and Trigger's strength. You could try to do this.
15-foot length.
A chain?
Chain with medium collar, it sounds like.
And it's not even a collar, it's just a big metal loop. Like you could...
Okay.
And it does have a spike at the other end.
Okay.
It's like you could affix manacles or tie things to the loop. Or pull people up. You could probably use the chain as some sort of makeshift rope.
Or like a really, really last-ditch makeshift, like...
Okay. Oscar, the wall to your left, screen right, is particularly warm. Like the stone is noticeably warm. Not in any sort of trap sort of way, it's just there's a lot of heat from something on the other side of that wall.
We're getting close to the fire temple.
You find an old storeroom on the far side of the weird bone room where you've made yet another potential discovery about yourselves and this strange hell, small h.
Next we're going to find there's going to be like a... Oh, you want your barcode? Okay, that's just going to be tattooed to your gooch. Just everybody... We got brain, we got something attached to the brain, we got something attached to the heart. If we're talking historical human, brain was important, heart was important. So there's gonna be something near your butthole or your balls.
Thank you, Adam, for the history lesson.
When humans first started carving things, they carved a lot of things that looked like penises.
Okay. Again, one of the trolls looks like it laired in this room. Searching this room, you do find a large polearm. It's kind of like a military fork, probably used for prodding the
Hydra.
Prodding the hydra. We'll treat it like a large long spear, I guess.
Okay.
There are old bones, broken furniture, splinters of wood, rags. The whole area stinks of troll. There's some broken crockery, sorry. There is a box containing 20 fresh torches, however.
I think we re-up our torches. So I'm going to just put 15 torches down and assume everybody's refreshed.
Yep. And then glancing down this way, there's a long hallway.
Are these doors here locked?
Nope.
Okay, we open those doors and sort of go, yep, that's the bone room. down that hallway.
Yeah, there's a long hallway that ends in a bend to your left.
Sneaky.
Okay. The hallway bends some more.
I'm now getting confused. That's okay.
This particular wall is also very warm, along with this one.
Right. That is addressing my confusion. I was kind of expecting there to be something here. We're trying to find a way into it.
Okay. A long hallway, and you can see a little bit of torchlight and some creatures laughing. And Oscar can kind of, when he peeks around the corner, there's an extremely long hallway, and you can see a couple of bugbears. They are wearing red tunics, and they're sitting down at a bench, and it looks like two of them are having an arm wrestling competition. Like one of them is having an arm wrestling competition with something across the bench. It's pretty far away. They're chatting in Goblin, and oblivious to the Slayers.
I can get them from here.
I think we're going to wave Shadow up to say fuck you to him. Give him a yieldy orcish welcome.
How you doing? Huh? 6 in the air before the first one hits. Alright.
So I think
Yeah, Shadow will come up.
Shadow's going to...
He's in the stealth up there, I guess. Now, what is my range? 1. I'm going to have to sneak up.
We're about to kick. I have no idea how much the dungeon we're about to wake up. I'm assuming it's significant, but I'm assuming anything we're kicking right now was being kicked by Gunter, or whatever his name was. The
Ulgris, baby. Yeah, Ulgris ran the other way.
Yep, we're kicked. Well, maybe he brings one army, we bring the other army, and they fight, and then we and gain XP.
All right, so Shadow, yeah, these two creatures are oblivious to you being there. It looks. Come on. They're talking in Goblin. You can hear 4 or 5 voices. I'll just expose that part of the room.
Let's. Oh dear. Okay, Shadow's going to pick the first guy. Wait, he's prone.
Yeah, they're sitting down on benches.
Sitting down.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick him as my prey, and I'm gonna fire arrows into him. A rapid shot.
Okay.
And my bow is 100. Oh, it's only 100 feet, but do I get to double it for my crit?
So being prone only gives them AC if they are using cover action.
Oh, I don't even have to move up.
No, it's That's
Yeah, Shadow is just standing.
Originally had you in the corner back there.
He's over there.
Okay, so you can see 2 of them.
I guess I'm gonna get a rapid shot before we do initiative, I assume? Or would you let me at this range fire?
Normally, this is a stealth-based initiative roll, and they are unaware of combat.
Yep, I'll let you have 1 action of firing into their general direction.
Okay, so rapid shot. These guys are. Yeah, let's see this guy. They're my prey. There's no bless. 37.
Critical hit.
Oh, Shadow. But 48 does sting.
48 plus 1d10 plus
the 16 hits. It's flat-footed.
16 hits. All right. Plus 2d8.
Oh, do you get flat-footed?
So he's flat. No, so he's flat-footed because he's prone.
Okay.
So it's actually minus 2 AC for somebody laying down and not taking cover. It's weird, but that's
okay. That's fine. You hit the second one. I'm assuming the first one's gonna miss.
31 damage.
Oh no! He still has a couple hit points left.
You forgot the deadly on the crit.
No, it's 1d. Oh, sorry, I added a 10. I have to let me
just re-roll that.
Add, yeah. Okay, come on. 4d8.
Do it right.
6d8 plus 1d10 plus 3. It's not a lot. I need to add that. I need to bonus that up. Still sucks. 32 damage.
32 damage. Okay, the bugbear has 2 hit points left. That second arrow.
And he's pierced into the table.
Yep. All right, so he's incapacitated, dying 1, and pierced in the table.
No, that was both arrows.
No, this is both arrows.
He had both arrow damages.
Both arrows are that total.
Okay,
yeah,
so...
I did not roll well.
All right, so he's pierced into the table. The bugbears are now like figured out that somebody tossed an arrow, and I think we're gonna roll stealth-based initiative check. I will just add the initiatives to the sheet, and give me a few moments while I need to add a bunch of things.
Stealth.
I'm gonna quickly grab some water. I'll be right back. It'll be the first 2 rounds will be just shadow archery.
Bugbears?
Yep, he will show how arching is done.
Yep.
Initiative 27.
No, I got it.
Oh man!
I'll just do it the quick way.
I reserve that roll for my next hit then.
Nope.
No.
Fire.
Okay, I'm just gonna take time to make that food happen. It's not gonna take long. It's already made. Roll it into a plate.
Okay. They're kicking down the door, are they? Number. Grab the random numbers. Copy. Pasta. Their initiative values are... something like that. What happened before you arrived? What do you remember? What point do you remember up to? So, they battled the hydra, the owlbear, and the 2 troll keepers of these beasties. Ulgrist, which is a name they strangely remember, of a troll, shared words with Oscar. He seemed to know who Oscar was. Oscar asked him whether he had a gem in his body, and he made a remark, something along the lines, "Oh, you know about those," and ran off. Alkur, when they found Ulgrist's chamber, which was a chamber adorned with furniture made out of bones, had memories of him, of his own person being tortured to death by Ulgrist. Ulgrist took off the top of his head because he wanted to know to whom Alkur belonged. Alkur found his own skull, or what he believes is his own skull, inside this room, and knows there's an invisible arcane mark on top of the skull. They then wandered a little bit. They're scouting out level 2 a little bit more. This particular room or whatever behind here is a great amount of heat. They found a hallway which led to what looks like a guard barrack with some bugbears that were having an arm wrestling match, and Shadow is now firing arrows at them and basically attacking the fire temple. We just rolled initiative, and it'll be Oscar that goes first.
I thought Ahmed would be arching.
Nope, he's gone to get food. Oscar's actually the first to go in the round.
I'm still getting food. Seriously.
I was giving Foxfire
Rundown?
a rundown. Yep, of the more grisly epiphanies that they're having.
Yeah. Don't worry, we just have to scan the top of your skull. Let me see the top of your skull.
Let me see it. No.
Oscar's just going to delay.
Okay. There are people probably waking up. Bone Crusher probably moves down the hallway a bit. Goes into a mountain stance.
Crusher was going to delay.
I think we're just waiting here till. I think we want them to think there's just an archer being a dick in the shadows.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
What are we doing? Tommy's laughing as all he can see is Shadow just taking aim at things.
We're waiting for Shadow to piss them off.
All right, Shadow.
These guys are still there. Let's.
Well, yeah, they haven't moved yet. So there's one of them like yelling in pain. These two are having an arm wrestle, and they might not be concentrating on the bugbear is yelling in pain.
So, mark the other bugbear and pump arrows into him?
Mark the other guy, pump arrows into him, and then try to finish off the. So it's 1, 2. Try to finish off the guy who's already injured with my third arrow. So plus 17, plus 14.
Oh, okay. So AC 22, AC 20.
The bugbears right now still have an AC of 15.
Oh, the natural one misses because it's a natural one.
So how many arrows did you shoot?
And then a natural one misses because it's a natural one.
Yep.
4 arrows.
Good God. No, if you marked as a prey, that's only 3 arrows.
Oh shit. Okay, that last one didn't go. Sorry. I did mark as prey. 12 damage against the other bugbear.
Okay, that injures him and lets him know that we should stop this this arm wrestle.
Maybe it lets them know that they should be pissed off.
Right. There's a whole bunch of scrambling and they're falling down, and you guys, I guess you missed the one that you pinned to the chair. Krieger twitches a little bit in annoyance that he doesn't get to go in and smash skulls, but it is a long hallway. Alkur, he's going to delay.
Just stand delayed. Oh my.
Okay, the bugbears are getting up. This one needs to do a what to unpin himself? An athletics check or something?
So, I think it's a D10 or something. DC 10.
15 athletics check or something like that.
I think it's 10. I don't
It might be
think
10.
it's
Yeah.
Okay. He yanks the arrow out with an action, then he has to stand for another action. Oh my goodness. And he was really injured with the 32 damage. So he stands with his other action, and then he goes around the corner. I'm under attack! You hear him saying in common. The other bugbear stands, takes out his bow, and fires.
You want to play this game?
Fires back at Shadow down the long hallway.
Is he a longbow or a short bow?
He has a longbow. Look at that hallway. AC 27.
Oh, yeah, he hit.
And is there composite bows or?
He has composite. So if it's a longbow, its range is 100.
Yep.
So he has a penalty right now.
Okay, so he's at -2, I think.
And
so AC 25.
Adam, can you check my AC? I think it's 24. Just check for.
Yeah.
I'm almost there.
Shadow's AC is 24, and the range increments are -2 for range penalties.
Yep.
And then a longbow is just, or confident longbows are just very expensive. That's all. It adds half your strength mod to damage.
Cool. Thank you. So he gets D8 plus 2 as he tags Shadow with an arrow, 8 damage. And then the other bugbears, there's an archer, is what he says in Goblin to the others. They are standing up, grabbing their bows. That's 2 action, and then they kind of come running around the corner to
Shoot.
They think they're gonna like pincushion the archer. All right, there might be some movement around the corner. Darian just delays. Top of the round, Oscar.
Now, when Darian... Does Darian have to be threatening the foe that does the thing? Or could he block that arrow? Potentially.
He doesn't have to be threatening. He could do that. If
Yeah,
he can
you
reach
may want to, yeah.
I think he'll
Have a look.
reposition this round. He'll reposition himself to the corner.
Yep.
And to get ready to deflect arrows.
Take cover and then.
Take cover and then and it's just gonna.
Okay. All right. So Darian didn't take a delay. Oscar, what are you doing?
Drag him down here, buddy. Drag him down here.
All right, delaying. Okay, these folk they hear that we're under attack, and they're... Okay, that's all they're doing this round. Bone Crusher.
Crusher is... No, this super... Yeah, let's just think that... Let's let him think there's one guy.
He has to be between... so he can't block the arrows because the enemies are too far away. They have to be within 15 feet.
Okay.
The enemy has to be within 15 feet?
That's fine. He moves up to the front. And...
Yeah, he's being Darian.
Yeah. He's
stupid.
being Darian. Darian is a mode of being.
Yep.
Crusher, what are you doing?
Crusher's going to... That hall is 160 feet. And Crusher can actually... 40, 41, 20. He couldn't get there in one round. Unless he's hasted.
Ptolemy's used 3 of his 3rd level spells today.
He's done.
No. No, he's not.
Oh, he's got one more. He's got 4.
No, we're not gonna. We don't need a haste.
Wow!
He's going to delay.
Sorry, he's
He's
used
still delaying.
2. When did he use that paralyze? I think it might be 3.
Yeah, use 2 hastes, right?
Yep. He hasn't used many other spells, though. He's got all of his seconds and firsts. Okay, what is Bone Crusher doing? Just delaying?
He's delaying. Yeah.
Ptolemy is delaying. Shadow and Doom.
Oh, Shadow. How many can Shadow see?
4 of them. 1 is injured in the back.
So he sees a guy that...
The really injured one that got pinned to the chair unpinned himself and ran around the corner. Like, you can't see him
So
anymore.
there's the guy that he hit with 1 arrow.
The guy with 12 damage. And
He's still his prey, right?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. He's gonna rapid shot him.
Okay.
Hit. So hold on. 17, 14. Then he's gonna shoot another arrow at a 3rd guy.
It's a hallway built for archer tag.
And then he's gonna.
Tag,
And then he's
so-
gonna hop. He's gonna hop off to the side.
I think it's hit crit,
Hit crit, yep.
and then we'll see if that guy's standing first. I'm gonna sort of contra. I'm being different than you, Ahmed.
Sure. No, that's fine.
All right.
Yeah, the 3rd one, try to put him down if he's still up.
Okay, so the first arrow does 16 damage.
He's still standing.
The second arrow does 23 damage.
Kills him.
Okay, and he's pinned to the table.
Yeah, he's pinned to the bench.
3rd one.
That next arrow is going to not the prey, which I think makes it the penalty way
11 becomes 9.
9. Yeah. AC 18, I think, misses.
Nope. Bugbear thugs have AC 17s.
Okay, so Bugbear Thug 8 is taking one to the
temple,
to the joculars. 9 damage.
Yeah, the arrow kind of grazes his arm.
and then for my final move, he's gonna run,
Run around the corner.
he's gonna go and run out.
It's some filthy orc.
You hear them talking about you.
I'm not alone too.
He killed Bubkins.
All right.
Bobkins, either hobgoblin or librarian's assistant.
Krieger's like,
Are we going?
Wait. Settle down now. See how stupid they are. Wait for them. We don't want to eat arrows. We want them to eat hammer.
Alkur.
Alkur is going to step over and cast a shield and then actively take cover.
Okay. The bugbears.
Under attack! Get back! Get back!
They're getting back. They don't have any. Anyone to shoot. This one is taking cover around the corner, but he's keeping an eye out.
Wake up the priests!
Oh, they have priests. They got priests. I speak Goblin.
Yep.
You see anybody with a funny hat? Shoot them first.
What's going on out here? Did somebody say something about orcs? Yeah, not you. There's a filthy orc running around firing arrows at us.
I just want to take a moment to. Can you zoom in on him a little bit? Just get it up close. Look at them head proportions. That jaw. As an ugly man.
Well, fire back, you idiots. He's hiding around the corner. We'll smoke him out.
Darian.
He's gonna maintain his cover.
Okay. Oscar.
We'll delay.
Okay.
What's going on, brother? We're under attack. Some skirmisher.
Who's up next?
Okay, some doors in the back chamber is opening. Bone Crusher.
Delay.
Ptolemy. Delaying. Shadow. You can only see one bug. Well, actually, you're in a corner. You can't see anything yet.
Are you gonna hop out there and shoot?
Mm-hmm. Pop out.
It's gonna scoot out.
There he is! He's over there!
There's one bugbear taking cover from the corner.
So shoot and hop back.
Well, hop. Yeah. So 1 arrow.
Yep. Plus
Plus 15.
Yep.
Critical threat. Critical hit.
There he is!
All right.
32 damage.
Okay. And he's pinned to the spot. He's pinned to the floor. He does not want to be pinned right there.
no, run back.
Okay.
Shadow runs back.
Krieger?
No.
They're gonna have to come up with something.
Krieger delays. Alkur.
Yes.
Alkur's actually going to move back here to make her look down this hallway to make sure we're not.
Tommy's like, what are you doing? The bugbears. He's gonna try to pull his foot out of the arrow. Or
32 damage is still alive?
Yeah, he's got 2 hit points left. He managed to pull the arrow out of his foot, kind of like out of his leg, sort of thing. And he hobbles back around the corner. 2 bugbears come jaunting around the corner, and they've got readied actions to fire.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
And then something called the Fire Marshal. What's going on?
Marshal, we're under attack.
Well, smoke him out. Darian?
Good work. Keep doing it.
Yep. So delay. Oscar. I don't know.
Oscar's going to delay.
Okay.
Okay.
Fire Priest. There are 2 ugly brothers who worship the fire temple and have access to this spell.
So this is the whole... Ptolemy should have listened to Alkur. He's about to get fireballed. About to eat flaming dong.
500-foot range, 20-foot radius burst. Oh, God. Oh, and they just do 66 fire damage.
2 actions or 3 actions?
They are 2-action spells. These 2 priests.
Get out here and stay there to get shot with arrows then.
They come around, they nudge each other, and they look. Of course, you're not really looking at the priests, but... Hey, there's something like a flying torch coming this way. there are 2 little flying embers of flame that burst and explode when they hit the back of that hallway. Whoa! Whoa!
Oh boy.
2 fireballs rip off in that area, one after another. So we're going to go reflex saves in order of initiative. Let me figure out their saves. Okay. All right, this primal burst of fire.
Bullshit.
The first fireball does this. The second fireball does this.
What the fuck is the first fireball? Goddamn maximize for that.
Those are some pretty good rolls right there. Whoa! Whoa!
Good thing Alkur walked away.
Oh man! All right.
It's muted, by the way.
So.
Is Ptolemy alive?
Maybe not. Oscar, you're first, so give me 2 reflex saves. The DC is 19.
All right. Fail. And make it.
So these are simple, basic reflex saves, so I think it's just for half damage.
Fail is full damage, make it is half.
Yep. 31 plus 15 would be 46.
That bitch. No.
Bone Crusher. 2 saves, please.
Oh, how's it? 29 out of 29.
0 damage, 0 damage.
You have evasion?
Anybody who makes a critical success.
You make
on
a
their
critical
save
success, you
advantage.
get evasion.
Oh, okay. Cool. So crush.
Also, don't critical fail your save, you take double damage.
Oh yeah, that's right. All right, Ptolemy is next.
Told him to back away.
He didn't have time. He didn't have enough actions left. He failed his first one and then critically success. Okay, so he takes 31 damage. Why? Oh. All right.
Balls.
Next is Shadow and Doom.
Okay, Shadow is
Both big.
23 and 26.
So half damage on both.
Yep. So 15 plus 14, 29 damage.
Okay, so
And then Doom.
29. Doom is going to be. Does Doom get a bonus from being around the corner?
No.
Okay, so
They can target that
10,
point, and they're
14.
familiar with it. They may have done this before.
Alkur with his 60 hit points and a +9 reflex save.
Just went warm. Red tunics.
Smoke him out over and over again.
Yep.
Succeed.
So 15 and 26 would be 41 damage.
15 and 29 or 26.
Yeah, 26.
26. There's the damage on those things are so high.
41 damage. 41 damage.
Those are
on Doom?
10d6 fireballs.
Oh,
There just happened to be 66 fireballs.
Damn it! I think he's out. Let me check. Doom. No, he has 60 hit points.
Okay. Krieger.
All right, Krieger. Krieger is going to roll his saves. So he makes it, and he evades.
So 15 damage. And then last person is Darian.
I am not amused.
He did take cover, so I think he gains a bonus to his saving throw.
I believe, and I think he's going to need all of that bonus, so this is base +9.
Because I think he gets a +1 from the cover.
That's eating it, and he makes it.
So,
Same as Oscar.
yeah.
So Oscar took 46, so he takes 46.
All of you guys are screaming for the fireballs. You hear them say, "There's a bunch of them back there." The yelp from the dog.
That'll teach them for messing with the fire temple.
Oh, what's going on down there? I believe we're under attack. Bone Crusher.
Everyone who was delaying.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, yeah, Oscar, you could.
Well, I think Oscar's still delaying. He doesn't know what the plan is.
Good. Bone Crusher.
But before 6 seconds goes by, he's not standing in this spot anymore.
Got it. Bone Crusher, what are you doing?
Give me a sec. Gotta do some math here. Come on. Alright, so that... We're gonna charge them!
We could.
So that would be... 120...
2 rounds of charging.
35... What's 35 times 2? That'd be 70.
70?
Alright. Yeah, Crusher's gonna go into his mountain stance.
Okay.
It's the multiples of 5 thing.
Mountain stance. And...
Okay, they're going to take their readied actions, the bugbears.
Go for it.
Critical hit. 2 nat 20s.
Are you fucking serious?
He's very serious. This is a heart attack level serious.
Do you have any way of blocking arrows or anything like that?
It's just a bunch of AC now.
Yep, the bonus.
Okay, the first critical hit is 2d8 plus d10 plus twice as 4. Alright.
8.
Yeah. So the first arrow, 15 damage. Second arrow, 18 damage.
Got him! I got him too!
No, I'm pinned.
No, they don't have crit focus.
Nope.
So 33 damage.
You're pin cushioned. All right, so it's Bone Crusher. Oscar, you taking your delay?
Oscar's going to activate his charm of move speed.
Okay.
And apparently... What the fuck are you waiting for? We're going down the stupid hallway. But he's going to move as if he was... here, give me a second. I'd like to sort this. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So he's gonna... Hopefully there's better targets of opportunities. We're running down the hallway, because if we get fireballed again, this is going to be bad.
Alright, Ptolemy, I think, has a spell that can protect him against elements. Or someone. Nope, he didn't take that spell. Are we doing it? Are we doing it? Krieger.
It looks very hot over there.
Krieger, go and kill those priests who try to kill us with fireballs. And he's going to haste Krieger with his last 3rd level spell for the day.
That's a good choice.
You're welcome. It's my temple.
Now's not the fucking time to blaspheme.
Doesn't look his companion in the eye. He's going to raise a shield spell. No, he's going to move back with Alkur. You were right. Should have moved back with you. Next time, I'm going to follow the high priest of the temple and heed his wise words.
Which temple?
This temple, my temple.
Not the fucking time for blaspheme.
Shadow and Doom.
Get out there and kill
Shadow's whining, or sorry, Doom's whining and licking his wounds.
Was Doom following Alkur?
He's following Alkur.
Yeah.
And Ptolemy.
Okay.
He would have prioritized Ptolemy. Shadow's going to move. Actually, he's going to move forward support. There. He's going to mark one of the priests.
Okay, which one?
The one on the right.
They might be twins.
Yeah, mark the one on the right, and he's going to...
Which means that horrible ass jawline is not a birth defect, it is a fucking feature.
Right.
Yeah, so he's prey, and now I'm hitting his dumbass.
You can try.
22?
Let me see. Level, plus a little bit of armor, plus proficiency in the armor,
critical,
plus dex, plus a thing. They have ACs of 22.
Alright. 6d8. 36 damage.
And pinned.
And pinned to that wall.
So if he chooses to fireball, he gets to stay there and get beaten on by Krieger.
32 damage, or 36 damage, bloodies him, and he's pinned. Krieger?
Krieger is going to take a quadruple move. I'm just going to check his move speed real quick. I think it's 30. Is it 35? His speed is 30. Okay. So... Oh, here, 1 second. If we give him any of those cool items, we give him hand wraps, big weapon, minor potions. Cool. Alright. First move. Second move. Third move. There we go. Spread them out, boys. Who you blowing up?
Alkur.
I think I need to get a little closer. Alkur is going to... illusory object back here.
Okay.
It's going to create an illusion of a
Water.
no, not water. Of more archers. They will be basically a group of archers that, if they look really closely along the ground, they're all connected. But it's a group of archers coming like this around the corner.
Nice. Well, let me find you a token for your illusion.
Because I'm not thinking, that they might not like the thought of archers shooting them in the face in a big group, so they might try to blow them out.
Okay, so there's a...
You mean the Darien?
Well, they'll blow up the area too. There we go.
bunch of human-looking archers.
And they'll have Earth Temple robes.
Nice.
And they will specifically be the gnolls. Gnollish warriors with Earth Temple robe. It's fine. The humans are fine.
Okay.
Earth Temple.
All right. Alkur creates that.
Oh, the Earth Temple is attacking! Ah! Get the center out of me!
Bugbears. Well, there are two of them. They see a Krieger. They're going to fire a bunch of arrows his way. AC 21 and lower.
No.
And then the other one, AC 20 and lower.
No.
Okay, so Krieger's just waving his big hammer, laughing as he's running in a rage.
Not yet rage.
Not yet rage, okay. Arrows whistling by him. These bugbears are...
We're under attack! Wake the prelate!
I am awake.
Earth Temple! Earth Temple's attacking!
That fool Romag. I'll cut him down.
We like the sound of cutting, because cutting doesn't mean fireball.
Okay, he'll activate a magic item. There's some additional fiery light around the corner.
That was as doofusy as the half-orcs look. That guy looks serious. That guy's seen some shit.
Nice. Brings us to Darian.
Darian is going to I hate running. Deactivate his charm to move faster.
Yep.
And we'll... Oh no. No, don't cluster! He's moving forward! Hope. What illusion do you think?
Okay. Darian runs. Top of the round. Fire priests. This one's going to try to pull. He gets out of that arrow, and then he's going to move. There's single action healing.
The single action healing is the touch range, and it does 1d8 per spell circle. And you have to be good to have that without affecting it.
Okay. So he's going to do a minor healing spell on himself. And then this one sees a cluster of folk running.
It's the curate! It's not Romeg, it's a new one. Old lessons, we'll teach them again.
A second fireball from this half-orc priest erupts where there's a cluster of folk. 24 damage, reflex save, 15 for...
I would really like for them to roll less than like an empowered fireball on one of their fireballs. You know,
that one's not too bad.
No. The lowest number's a 2, and there's a 6 and 5. So
average is 3.5 times 6. It's 21. Yeah, they rolled above average. Okay. Yeah. In order of initiative, Bone Crusher, reflex save.
That's a plus 12. Adam, do the thing.
And then he moves back.
He evades.
Okay. Oscar.
I'm going to spend one of my hero points to add 2 to a roll after the actually, no, I can't. I am sickened. I just take half damage.
Okay, so 12.
Yep.
And then Darian.
He's going to re-roll that.
Okay, using a hero point.
Use a hero point. Okay, half damage is way better than double damage.
Yeah, 48 damage, yeah.
I got the curate! I think! They're still coming!
The fire prefect. Grab some of his items.
Go, I'll be there momentarily.
The fire curate.
Earth Temple, huh? We'll have fun proving to them that fire is greater. Don't you know what lava is?
Yeah. It's really hot rock. Hail rock.
Bone Crusher?
Blasphemy!
These people are fucking nuts. Bone Crusher.
Of all the examples, they picked lava, which I'm assuming him saying is that's fire's, domination of Earth.
Okay, Crusher, you wander into a barracks. There's a dead bugbear, a couple of injured. The couple injured bugbears are out of sight. There is a warrior in banded mail with a what kind of sword is it? I think I wrote this down. The sword is on fire.
Mountain stance.
It is a bastard sword that is flaming. He's missing one hand. He is wielding it two-handed right now.
He's missing one eye?
Missing one eye.
You said missing one hand.
Oh, sorry, one eye. Yeah, one eye.
Like,
there's two-handed, two-handed. Missing one eye, wearing banded mail. He does not look surprised at you, although he looks down at your robe. There are two twins, perhaps, half-orc priests, one of which is injured from the arrow, and another one that's kind of cowering off to the side. There's a man wearing red robes as well. He looks like he's in his 50s, perhaps. And he's fumbling around for spell components at his pouch.
Okay.
Two bugbears in front of you with bows. So is it just all movement?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No. That was 2 movement and a mountain stance.
Okay. Oscar.
Fucking here.
Hold on, I have 40 foot move speed. Yeah. Yep.
Oscar trundling into combat, cursing as he goes.
Fucking short legs.
Ptolemy, do you think we should cast lots of spells now?
Oh, yes. Now is the time.
All right. Ptolemy is going to cast a mirror image and move forward. Ooh, arches. Maybe I shouldn't be so close to these assholes.
Don't worry, they're friendly. Apparently useless as well.
Shadow and Doom.
The Shadow's going to... Are any of these guys injured? The guys with 9. Okay. So the 9 guy is going to be my prey.
Okay.
First of the... that's a crit.
Yep.
It's a hit. Then let's see what happens to this guy. So 68 plus 1d10 plus 3. 35. Sorry, 26. He has 9, so 35 total.
35 total kills the bugbear.
Sweet. Last shot's going on the guy on the left. 20 plus 14, 11. Hit?
That hits.
17 damage.
Hurting a bugbear. Blooding him exactly. Krieger. And Doom is just following Ptolemy.
Ah!
I think we're going to start with the rage, and then we're going to move forward. And I spy with my little eye a priest hiding at the back like an asshole.
This guy? Yeah.
I wouldn't.
So
Look at this guy.
He's got that was 2 actions. He could basically run up here and smack that dude, or he could try to.
He's hasted.
He is hasted. Like he could, like, run around the outside and smack this priest down.
Hit this guy.
He doesn't want to eat the full round from that guy.
Oh, that's a good point.
So
yeah, go kill that guy. That's
he's
fine.
gonna swoosh around.
Oh! He tips over like a bunch of tankards and one of the benches, and no! The priest throws up his hands.
Oh, natural 1.
He dodges it, rolls out of the way. Alkur. And then Krieger sees open door behind these injured bugbears. There are 2 more bugbears that are marching through some very fancy-looking chambers.
Alkur is going to commence the moving. Sorry, that was here.
As you guys are headlong battering ram yourself into the fire temple leadership.
Yep, picked up the and we're gonna. Oh, that was 2 moves. Shit. Well, Alkur will triple move forward.
Okay. Bugbears. Alright, these guys are injured, but they can still wield their bows. These guys have broadswords. They're going to, like, double move up to Krieger and swing their broadswords at him. Or bastard swords. AC 26 and AC 26.
Both hits.
Yep.
Okay. 1d12 plus 4 on each of these. 5 damage.
Okay, no damage.
And 11.
So 6 damage.
Nice, he's got resistance because of rage, I guess, or?
It's the rage temper hit points.
Okay. And then these bugbears with their bows. Just firing at Krieger because that's all they can see. AC 20 is the highest one on one of them, and AC 13. Okay. No. All right, then there's one bugbear that's in melee with Bone Crusher. He's gonna 5-foot step back from Bone Crusher and fire 3 times.
Oh. 5-foot step back and fire.
Oh, fire
2
2 times.
Okay.
Nope. AC like 11,
You're looking
and
at 30s. I need AC 30s to hit me.
yeah, he kind of panicked and he's firing arrows in your general direction. And doesn't hit. All right, those are the bugbears. Now the fire marshal. Well, it looks like Krieger is contained, and then there's this curate.
Get up here, guys.
It isn't Romag, he says matter of factly, and then moves closer
Romag's
towards.
been retired.
Time to teach the Earth Temple lessons again.
All right.
Please have a low bonus. Please have a low bonus. Please have a low bonus.
You feel that this man has swung a sword more than a few times.
Oh,
Does he have a lump in his? Does he have like a little visible lump in the banded mail tape?
You have no idea. None whatsoever.
while we're doing this, do you have a lump in your chest that is unexplained?
I'm just looking for his bonus. His bonus will
Plus
be
3 or something like that. Yeah.
plus 15.
Plus 15 makes him on par with us.
And I need to look up what a fiery sword does.
It's like a half damage when wielded by enemies or something.
Half damage. AC 34. Work!
It's not a crit.
Okay, two-handed
But it
is
hits.
D12. His damage
Assuming
would
it's
be
striking.
2d12. Now his 18 strength plus 4, and then he's wielding it two-handed, which increases the base damage dice. It doesn't do anything else.
Yep.
If he's a fighter, he probably has like plus 2 bonus with a weapon group. And
The fighter weapon group bonus comes at 7th level.
okay, I will be kind and reduce that. And then we need to look up the fiery rune.
Oh, all the weapon things all do different stuff.
Yep.
Like they're really cool now. As opposed to D6 damage.
Yeah, so they kind of fix that, I guess. Unless this thing is a specific thing. Ooh.
Triple the damage of striking an orc. Oh, god damn it.
Quadruple the damage of striking a half orc.
Yeah.
We
And if
must
that
be
half
pure.
orc is named Crusher, his damage 5.
Holy shit. This is a plus 2 greater striking flaming longsword.
Low numbers, low numbers, low numbers.
Isn't that like a 15th level item?
It's a 13th level item.
But yeah, it's
This is the Fire Temple's sword.
more than double our level.
It's the Fire Temple's sword.
Okay,
This
so
is
like
coming. This is like Flame Tongue, the very specific fiery sword from first edition, has its equivalent here, and yeah, this may become either your demise or a new
the
weapon.
fireballs for the demise. Us eating.
No, the 2 stupid
Okay,
arrows.
so plus 2 striking means that it's a 3d12 item.
It's a 3d12 item. It has an additional plus 1 to hit.
Yep, and then the flaming. I have to look up that property.
Yeah.
Which is where? Flaming. This weapon deals additional d6 fire damage on a successful strike, plus 1d10 persistent fire damage on a crit.
Don't get critted.
Okay. You don't have any resistance to fire, Crush?
No. Nope.
Okay. The warrior walks up to his Bone Crusher and whacks
We'll take that.
the new Earth Curate for 23 points of damage.
I'll take that. Hell yeah.
Every day.
23, 56. Okay.
All right, and that was his first attack, so his second attack.
You prick.
It should be plus 16, so that becomes plus 11. AC 20.
No.
You dodge out of the pain of the blade for the second time. Embers flying everywhere as he hits the side of the wall. That was the fire marshal, Darian.
Yeah. Darian is going to move effectively up to Crusher.
Okay. There's a hard
Really
corner
needs
there.
extra action to start healing, but that's fine.
Yep. Fire priests. This guy doesn't want to be anywhere near Krieger. Because that's dumb. He moves to here, and then he's going to fire...
Smack him.
Okay, yep. Sorry, he'll 5-foot step behind here to avoid Krieger smacking him. It's like Krieger waving his hammer around and forced him to only move 5 feet away, and he does a produce flame at Krieger.
Okay.
His bonus would be 5, 9,
Usually around
10,
12.
11.
If it's our level, it's 12. It should be less.
Yeah.
He's less level than us.
AC 24.
Yeah, it hits Krieger.
Okay. Fiery bolt for 8 damage.
Okay.
Oh, there's too many people to cast a fireball in here. So this guy will 5 step around the corner and do the same to Krieger. Put him down! Put him down! 30.
Doesn't crit.
12 damage. Burn them all! The fire prefect.
What is going on? Interlopers. Interesting.
His robe looks like it's on fire. There's something about his eyes that suggest, in his skin, that suggests that he might be a tiefling. The prefect is awake!
Who is this new Curate of Earth? Bring him before me, ashes or alive.
They've got muscle!
It's like the third turn we went. It's like, hey, there's a guy over there. We shoot. Yep.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, this guy casts the spell. You don't know what spell he's casting, but it is the blessings of fire. He's blessing the fire marshal and everyone around him with a bless. He then spends he 5-foot step, casts a spell. I think that's it. Yep.
He's done.
Bone Crusher.
Okay, let's disarm this guy.
All right. Is there an AOO involved, or?
Let's see. I don't think they're involved anymore
Because he does have reaction as a fighter.
Let's just see. So attack of opportunity, manipulate action, move action, ranged attack leaves a square.
Okay.
So it's not a manipulate. It's not a move. Or let's just check. We can check the skill because it's athletics to do this.
Yep.
And this is an attack action, so no.
Nice. So you're going to try to disarm him.
Yeah.
He is wielding a 2-handed weapon. I don't know if that means anything for disarming.
No.
For fuck's sakes.
17 does not defeat his
I'm trying it again.
saves.
Who has the hero point for your?
Oh, I do. Crusher does. Crusher's gonna re-roll this crap.
You're going to grab his sword and run away.
21.
It's against fort DC. Or sorry, reflex DC. Not fort DC.
Okay, his reflex DC is. Are you fucking kidding me? 20.
Oh no!
Okay.
I've got your sword!
So you weaken your opponent's grasp on the item until the start of that creature's turn. This attempts to disarm the opponent of that item, gain a +2 circumstance bonus, and the target takes a -2 circumstance penalty with attacks with the item or other items requiring a firm grasp on the item.
Okay, so he has not dropped his weapon yet.
Right.
So
He has
that
a
was the first
-2 to
attack.
hit.
Can I do it again?
Yeah. And you have a +2 bonus now.
So instead of a 10,
It's an attack though, so it is. You take your multi-attack penalty.
12, 1d20 plus 12.
Wait, this is the second time you rolled. Why are you rolling 15 twice? Is that flurry or?
No, he.
No, I used a hero point.
Oh, okay, got it.
25.
All right, you succeeded again.
Up. So there's pressure has 1 hero point.
Does it do anything different now?
You get. So. You weaken the opponent's grasp on the item. It takes a -2 circumstance penalty. I'll see if the circumstance penalties stack.
So disarm doesn't actually mean disarm then, huh?
A critical disarm is a disarm.
Is 25 a critical disarm?
No.
No, it'll be a 31 or 30. Like that.
Yeah, 30 is what you're trying to hit.
Let's see if multiple circumstance penalties stack, then this becomes a thing. So 445. Usually your penalties stack up.
So only on a crit will it actually work.
Well, you'd be giving him a -2 or a -4 to hit. Alright, circumstance. Bonus.
I think it's the highest.
Okay. Circumstance bonuses.
It's going to be a regular strike.
You have to have the
What
same
page
type.
is it on?
Yeah, 444.
All right, well, we're figuring that out.
Yeah, so yes, that so it's for bonuses they don't stack. So bonuses don't stack. I think penalties might. Wait a second.
Status bonus. Typically come from spells or magic or something else. Blah, blah, blah,
Okay.
blah, blah.
All penalties, so all untyped penalties. Okay, so the bonuses and penalties. So yeah, no, it doesn't change the penalty. The penalty still stays the same, but your penalties and bonuses are applied separately.
Okay, so you said a -2. You were basically looking for the crit where you rip the weapon out of his hand. Ptolemy's turn. Ptolemy with his mirror images running.
Still have another attack.
Oh, okay.
And might as well. So he has a -2. It's +7.
You're still trying to disarm?
Yeah.
Okay. DC 30 to rip it out of his hands.
Come on!
He sees what you're doing. Not yours. He's a serious man with a serious sword.
Get in here, Krieger. Now, goddammit, now!
Ptolemy double moves and raises a shield. Shadow. Doom is just following Ptolemy.
Shadow's going to move here. Can he see that curate guy over there?
Yes.
Get your cover.
There is
Get
cover.
Your cover. You're my prey.
Okay.
1d20.
Let me just figure out his AC.
17.
I think his AC is
37, my friend. That's a nat 20.
Well, that's a critical.
You talk about the fire marshal?
Yep.
Yeah, the guy right next to Crusher. I don't remember his name is.
Fire marshal.
Yeah.
He's
That
got, an
curate guy is you.
he's got an AC 25.
25. That'd be 1 crit. 4d8 plus 1d10 plus that. If I'm doing half strength and I have a 3 strength, I should be doing 3 when doubling my damage.
No.
So whatever.
How the math.
Oh, fucking seriously.
21 damage?
I'd like to fight.
Yeah. 21 and pinned.
And pinned.
All right,
So
well,
he needs an action to unpin himself.
he just can't move from that square?
I believe he's just immobilized, but give me a second.
Yeah.
I'll check.
Creep.
I mean, unless we move away from him, he could just swing his axe or something later on. I think is how it
Yep,
works.
he can.
Blitzkrieg.
Well then, sorry, bow group is immobilized. Yeah, it can't move from its space. It can stay in its space.
Can I suggest he move here and cleave and then hit someone?
You could totally suggest that. I don't think that's a terrible plan.
He jumps into the pool here and swipes at the two priests that are beating him with fire spells.
21.
Oh, I wrote down their AC. Their ACs are 22.
He's got a hero point.
I think this is the time to spend these hero points.
You'll spend the hero point for the additional +2 after the roll.
Okay, so he hits both of them.
Yep.
With his magic hammer.
2d12 plus 10. 19 damage to each of them.
19 damage. Alright, this guy
I
has
don't think it's enough.
30, 44 damage. And he's still up. And this one has 19.
Yeah. Crap, seriously?
Yep.
And then AC 20 against the other one. So
Missed.
You guys gotta get up here real goddamn quick.
Alkur.
Alkur. Alkur is going to spend a focus point to move extra quick.
Yep.
And then it's going to combat medic check Oscar to give him some hit points, because this is going to get gross.
Oh, Oscar's got 58 damage. God damn it.
Actually, he's going to use the...
Bone Crusher's got 56 damage. Darian's got 68 damage, and Oscar's got 58 damage.
Yeah, we'll use the... we'll just use a treat wounds check.
Okay.
Double healing.
Nice.
Holy shit!
Nice.
Nice.
27 healing.
This is the time to do it.
Yeah.
Put this ointment on.
It smells. Don't care.
All right, the bugbears.
Okay.
This bugbear is going to move around. I don't know if they can flank Krieger or not. The half-orc priests do have...
What level are they? They have to be higher level than him.
No, they're 5th level, and these guys are like 3rd level monsters, so they're not, so they can't flank him. So let's do the arrows on Krieger first from the two really injured bugbears that are in front of the prelate. AC, that would be 21 is the highest.
No, miss.
And then the other 3 arrows, AC 23.
Oh, I think it's...
With rage, I think that's his AC.
He needs healing.
Okay, 6 damage.
Okay.
Alright.
He's at like half damage. Like
Yeah, he's got 110 hit points. Good
And
point.
then one bugbear takes 3 swings with his bastard sword. AC 27, AC 23, and AC 8.
Okay, hold on. Krieger, what's your AC?
23.
His AC is 24.
Yeah. And then
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Okay. 10 damage from the first blade and 11 damage from the second.
Okay. 59, 60, 70. And Darian's too far away. Yep.
And then the one only gets 2 attacks. AC 26 and AC nothing. So he gets hit one more time. For 9 damage.
79. We gotta get Krieger going.
Yeah,
He needs
yeah.
fuel. He needs fuel.
The barbarian's almost down, prelate. Don't worry, I have the situation under control.
This is the old man, the priest robes. He's got similar robes on to Bone Crusher, but they may have a different hierarchy, and the prelate might be more important than the curate. Fire Marshal. You're going down.
Fucking
When
hope
does
not.
Oscar go? I feel.
What's that?
I feel confused. Am I confused? I might be confused.
Oscar
Oscar was
goes.
supposed to get a chance to stab him before he went.
Oscar's initiative dropped to after Bone Crusher.
And he didn't go. After I attacked, he didn't go.
Did Oscar do anything? No? Okay.
No.
Or he ran down the hall.
Yeah.
He was swearing down the hallway. I think the rounds are just long. I think I'm just
Okay.
Wait, no. When I moved.
You were
Yes.
Yeah. No, it's all good.
You're right.
Then up next is the Fire Marshal, then Darian, then we go Fire Priest, Prefect, Curate, Bone Crusher, Oscar.
Oh, if we go Fire Marshal, then Darian, then we missed Oscar.
Okay, what is Oscar doing?
Because Darian, I was ahead of Darian.
Go ahead.
We're gonna go and stab the Fire Marshal.
Okay.
And I want to stab. The plan was to give him a good old stabberoonie.
Shankaroonie.
AC 32.
That's a hit.
He's flat-footed. Unless he's got some way to be immune to flat-footed. I'm ganging up on him.
Oh, okay, no.
He doesn't have to be like right behind him. You can be like 2-on-1.
Yep.
Oh, sweet. That's very nice.
It's not a crit. Is the question there? Okay.
It's normal damage. Yeah.
4.
But I think you get your sneak, right?
Yeah, 25 damage.
Oh, okay. So you run up. Healing is what it's just what he says to the fire curate. Yes, I know the rights.
And then AC 26
is a hit.
The dagger. So
stab.
Another 21 damage.
Healing now.
This is why.
Now it's the Fire Marshal. Well, he might change his target. Oh! He's gonna attack fucking Oscar. Let's see.
I'm trying to aggro him.
So AC, he's got a plus 16 with his awesome blade, and then the bless brings that to 17.
Okay.
AC 19. Hits the table, sets a plate on fire.
He's got a -2 to hit.
He's got a -2 till the end of this turn from the grapply. Because Crusher was trying to disarm him, so he disarmed him. So
until the start of that creature's turn, attempts to
start.
Yeah.
It's completely useless.
This is useless.
All right.
It means that everyone after you start that
it's
shenanigans.
not just hit their AC to disarm someone.
Yeah.
It's harder to do.
Yeah.
So does that drop the DC? Does it become 28 instead of 30?
Yes.
No, it also gives you a +2.
It's your +2.
Oh, it just gives me the +2. Okay.
So what you need is two people doing it on one guy, and eventually you'll get it down. Or if you roll really well. Okay, so that first one is a miss.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, lucky!
Hey, Mark.
Hey.
We're
about
time.
to fucking die.
We shot a bugbear, and the bugbear shot arrows at us. And we're like, oh, that's fine. We'll play jiggery pokery in the hallway. And apparently,
Turned
their
out to be the
solution
main
to
office.
a guy shooting
The manager was in.
is 2 casters coming around the corner and fireballing the end of the hallway where we're hiding.
The CEOs were in a meeting right next door.
The first fireball was 31 damage on 5d6 or 66. It was 4 off max or whatever. What? It was.
Mark needs to be caught up with a bunch of stuff, so I need to take a quick bio break. So why don't you guys?
What was the last thing you remember, buddy?
Well, last thing I remember was you guys savaging the Earth Temple.
Oh. Well, we continued doing that for like 4 more sessions.
Yeah. Okay.
So the important thing is we found your druid character trapped in a wall with her little badger thing.
Oh shit! Really?
Rescued her.
You're way out of order, Ahmed.
I'm just giving him the highlight.
All right.
Because there's an important highlight that comes with it.
So we discovered I was going to start from we
me.
discovered how our souls are being reused and how we're respawning.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Oh
So
yeah,
we
you can
have
get that.
stones in our sternums.
Yeah, I saw that.
You saw that, okay?
And you
Now
gave Krieger one, and you've been stealing them from the dead, right?
we've been stealing them from the dead.
Yeah.
Well, we've stolen them from some of the dead. We haven't rested yet, but because Oscar wants to go check all the bodies of people we've killed.
Soul gem's got to be worth something.
Yeah, precisely. We found Ptolemy's old dead body. Yep.
So the what?
Exactly. So they don't actually
Oh,
reset.
the
They
plot
just
thickens.
they just start us again, right? We come a generation later. Like the time doesn't reset when we die.
Okay, yeah, that I figured it was something like that. I just didn't quite. I'm like, does
So
everything reset at the same? Like, do they just wait till the last guy dies and reset everything?
no, they don't reset. It's just no. They just wait for another generation to go by and then send them in. So we found Ptolemy's old dead body. Um, in that action, Oscar got cursed or got filth fever accidentally.
fever,
Ptolemy gave Oscar filth fever with his dead body,
Okay.
which caused Oscar to interact with a barrel of water to wash himself, which then caused them to find the secret passageway to where they found your druid, basically bricked into a wall. They bricked the druid into a wall. So the druid was just living behind a wall, who knows how long, just living in a wall.
Okay.
Uh, Now, your druid was marked by the mysterious painted elf with a butterfly tattoo. So the druid has a butterfly tattoo.
was given to her by an
By a
elf
painted
who
elf.
left his butterfly behind
By a mysterious painted elf.
By a mysterious
that came from a
painted elf.
faraway place.
Maybe one who's familiar with moving through time and.
Maybe one who's familiar with moving through time. Additionally, who expressed remorse and pity for those here, and then which opens up the whole like why. It's just because it
Are
all
you
sucks, or did you
guilty
do
or
it?
are you sorry?
Is this your thing? So there's that. Additionally, we've gone down into we're now in the fire temple. Um, on the way to the fire temple, we defeated the hydra. Hydras don't die unless you cut off their heads and burn the stumps.
Oh.
They just don't die. Each round on their turn, they wake up again and are like, "Have you lit the torch yet?"
Oh, that is
No.
so awful.
They just stand up.
That is so awful.
Up we
Sup,
go.
guys? Let's do this again.
So yeah, hydras are definitely a problem. Um, and we found a troll that is also a hero troll that
Now
apparently Alkur had a run-in with because we have Alkur's old skull. And apparently you've got like a trademark number or something like that,
marker
magic on the top of your skull.
and the inside.
Yeah,
on the
so,
inside.
like
Okay.
under the skin, like on the bone.
Okay.
Oh, it's on the top. That was on the inside.
Yeah, no, it's on the top. So we need to. So yeah, there was the whole like, oh, you remember this guy like cutting off parts of your body and talking to you over long periods of time. You're not certain how you got left here with him, but you know. um, so Alkur is hunting that particular troll for the magic glasses that let you read people's serial numbers, or. um, so there was that, and then the fire people are dicks, and this guy who's wailing on us has a 17th or a 13th level sword.
Oh,
Like his magic item is a 13th. It's a 3d12 long sword.
What the fuck?
+2 to hit, 3d12 plus 1d6 fire damage. If he crits you, that it's 1d10 persistent fire damage.
What the hell?
yeah.
So
Put that shit into Krieger's head.
yeah,
That's what we're gonna do.
yeah. So basically, that's the short form. Our remember the really aggressive civilian that we saved?
Yes.
We
Cured
basically
him.
we sent him out. We cured his disease. It's like, just get the fuck out of here.
He's
Touch our horses,
crazy.
we
He's
kill
gonna
you.
kill people.
And Krieger is still diseased.
Okay.
He's disease 1 though, so he has no symptoms.
Alright.
Oscar is diseased, and